of the school headmaster and his entire administration over a disclosure by one of the deputy heads that he is gay. The revelation has ignited controversy across the country as both parents and teachers weigh in. Let's get connected on WhatsApp. The number is 001 202 465 0318. You can also call us live and direct. The number is 001 202 619 2077. We are streaming live on our Facebook platforms, VOA Live Talk, VOA Ndebele, and VOA Shona. As you'd know by now, we are also streaming live on our three websites. That's www.voashona.com, www.voazimbabwe.com, as well as www.voandebele.com. There was pandemonium at St. John's College in Harare yesterday when angry guardians and parents demanded the sacking of the school's headmaster, Cavalier Corrado Trincy, and his deputy, Neil Hovelme, who stunned students last week by announcing during assembly that he is gay. Predictably, many people went ballistic, especially parents with children at the school and indeed across the country. Was it really necessary for the deputy headmaster to announce his sexual orientation to students? Many people asked. But as we now know, and according to an explanation offered by the school board chairman yesterday, Mr. Hovelme had no choice because he had been put under pressure by the Daily News, which was working on a story to out him. Why the Daily News found it newsworthy to report on the deputy headmaster's sexuality, we don't know. But what we know is the deputy headmaster is not being accused of sexual abuse of students or any such crimes. Yet, the saga continues to rage with the highly conservative Zimbabwean society disapproving of gay teachers in schools. That's the emotive issue we are tackling today. Let's get connected. Lichona njani emakhaya ikudibana kuhlelo labasakhulayo uhlelo The Connection. Lamhlanje kungomhla ka-25 kuMpandula 2018. Isiqokoqela sendaba lamhlanje udaba olusegudwini esingalo ludaba lukamsekeli kamphathisikolo we-St. John's College eHarare ophumele egcekeni ku-assembly ngeviki edlule utshele abafundi ukubana yena uyisitabane. Le into engahambanga abazali abalabantwana abafunda kulesi sikolo kahle. Bazonde baganunwabo. Izolo bahlangene labaphathi layo yonke iadministration esikolo leso. Kuthiwa kujikelwane izibhakela ke khonapho kube luthuli abazali besithi kabafuni izitabane ezifundisa abantu babo ngaleyo ndlela bathi uheadmaster umsekeli wakhe yena lo ozithi uyisitabane kumele baxotshe layo yonke iadministration labo bonke abasebenza kuleso skolo. Lolu ludaba olusemlonyeni yabantu abanengi elizweni lonke jikelele. Abanye besithi ngabafuni abantu ababo befundiswa isitabane, kanti abanye bathi hayi kasilandaba ukuthi umuntu uqondile kumbe uyisitabane as long esenza umsebenzi wakhe ngemfanelo abantwana bepasa esikolo. Abanye batsho njalo bathi yikho okuqakathekileyo kakhulu kibo. Ndiyo nyaya yatiri kukurukura nezvayo nasi veduwe nyaya yemutevedzeri wemurairidzi wechikoro cheSt John's College Boys High kuHarare, uyo akabura pachena svondo rapfura akaudza vana vechikoro kuti iye ingochane. Naizvozvo vabereki vakatsamwa zvikuru, vari kuti haiwa havadi vana vavo kuti vange vachidzidziswa nemunhu ari ngochane. Saka nezuro kwakaitwa musangano kuchikoro ichi, hanzi kwakaita bata murefu bata mupfupi bowa bowa, vabereki vachiti haiwa headmaster nadeputy wake uyu ari kuti ari kuzviita ari ngochane ngavadzingwe pachikoro ichi. Vanhu vo zvavo vakawanda, vabereki, varairidzi, vana vechikoro nyika yese vari kutaura nezvenyaya iyi. Vamwe vari kuti haiwa hatidi sevabereki kuti vana vedu vange vachidzidziswa nemunhu ari ngochane, asi kune rimwe divi vamwe vari kuti haiwa izvo hazvina kana nebasa rese, chero munhu achiita basa rake nemazvo achidzidzisa vana zvine udzamu uyezve vachibudirira kuchikoro, hanzi ndizvo zvakakosha chete nevamwe. Saka toda kunzwa kwamuri nhasi kuti muri kuionawo sei nyaya iyi. And joining me now is my first guest. That's Chesterfield Shamba, the director of the Gays and Lesbians of Zimbabwe. Chesterfield, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Tungamiri. How are you? Thank you.
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And let's dive in. What's your take on this controversy as an organization?
I think as an organization that stands to uphold the rights and interests of LGBTI people in Zimbabwe, we've just been monitoring to see what the issue is and how it plays out. But interestingly, we've also been noting the public reactions to the matter, and obviously that's also an area of interest for us to understand how the attitudes of Zimbabweans pertaining to LGBTI people continues to be shaped precisely around religion and also cultural issues. So we've also been really following the case with interest.
So, like you are saying, the backlash is really massive. What do you make of that, the attitudes that you are talking about, that many people still do not approve of gay people in Zimbabwe?
I think it's expected that people are reacting in the manner in which they are, because historically you find that in Zimbabwe very few gay professionals have been able to come out in an environment where we regard as highly conservative. And so this is quite unique in that the teacher has been bold enough to pronounce his sexual orientation. And so I think this has taken a lot of people aback to really try and understand the motive behind coming out. But I think for us, we are saying when you look at the environment in Zimbabwe, it really is not conducive for people to come out, and so would want to understand what really prompted the professional to come out. And that is where the problem is for us, to understand the factors that really led to him being able to come out openly in such a society.
Okay, so the issue is this deputy headmaster was in the process of being outed by the Daily News for whatever reason. Then the school decided that it was in its best interest for this deputy head to preempt the Daily News report. And please do stay on the line there, Mr. Shamba. Siqhubekele phambili ngohlelo sithathe umhlonitshwa wethu owesibili lamhlanje umnumzana Richard Gundane owenhlanganiso yababalisi izimta. Baba Gundane, ngiyakwamukela kuhlelo.
Siyabonga kakhulu, kasikhulumeni baba.
Uyizwile indaba, bayavungama bayachinga abantu abanengi lapha bathi hayi ukuphumela egcekeni kwalumphathi ukuthi uyisitabane into engalunganga abangayivumeliyo njalo bathi kumele axoxwe kulesi sikolo kanye lomphathi labo bonke abasesikhundleni esiphakemeyo kulesi sikolo. Lilubona njani lolu daba lina njengababalisi?
Lami ngiyamangala kakhulu, lathi abeZimbabwe Teachers Association siyamangala kakhulu, kanti kutheni ukuthi sokubizwa i-assembly sokukhulunywa into enjalo, into ephambanisa abantu abanengi, into engazwisiswa ngabantu abanengi, into vele engekho empilweni yethu njengabantu lapha eZimbabwe. So into leyo into engavunyelwanga even emthethweni kayikho. So kube kungamelanga ukuthi kube njalo endaweni esikolo lapho labantwana khona. Kanti pho abantwana bazafundana. Kanti pho injongo vele kube kuyinjongo yani ukuthi sokucina uDeputy Head Service ye-Assembly ukuthi indaba ezinjalo zikhulunywe. Hayi lokhu lathi kuyasiphambanisa kakhulu.
Kumbe ngichasise khonapho ama events babukundane that led to ubaba lo ukuthi aphumele egcekeni. Iphephandaba le Daily News lathumela lumlisa i-email incwadi le sithi makaphendule imibuzo yokuthi uyisitabane njalo uzaba isitabane njani, abe ngu-headmaster njalo esikolo esilabafana kuphela. Ngokutsho kwe-Daily News bakubona kungalunganga khonokho. Base beyiphatha ke lindaba umsekeli kamphathi isikolo, lo mphathi isikolo wakhe lezinye iziphathamandla eziphezulu base bekubona kufanele ukuthi njengoba i-Daily News izadinda lolu daba, izapublisha udaba olunje kalusoze luphume kuhle, lulakho ukucunula abantu abanengi. Ngaleyo ndlela bakubona kufanele ukuthi lubaba azi-announcele yena ngokwakhe ukuthi uyisitabane. Lokhu ungakuzwisisi khonapho uthi still kwakungafanelanga.
Sengizisisile ukuthi kuqalise njani. Hayi abantu laba baphambanisile. Kube kumele ukuthi ibe indaba yabantu abadala. Abantu abadala bahlale phansi. Kube kungamelanga, kube kungaqondanga, kuba kungekho right ukuthi sebengenisa abantwana phakathi. Ngoba abantu abadala bayakwazi ukuthi indaba ezinjalo nxa zikhulunywa, nxa bexoxa, bayakwazi ukuthi bakhuluma njani. So kube kungamelanga ukuthi abantwana abancane ku-assembly indaba le ibisikhulunywa. Ngoba khathesi khangelani ukuthi kunjani. Khathesi yinto ephambanisa abantwana abanengi, into ephambanisa abazali abanengi. Lathi thina ababalisi abanye kuyasiphambanisa kakhulu. So kube kungamelanga ukuthi abantwana abancane sebecina sebengene kule indaba enje. Hayi akuqondanga khonokho.
Asi ise sangano re zimta vagundane amuna ere nengo dziri nkochane uyezve kana munhu akati inkochane ari nengo yesangano renyu ari murayiridzi ane kodzero yekuramba ari nengo here kana kuti munoibata senyaya yacho sesangano?
Aiwa zvakanaka isu hatina munhu akambobuda pachena achitaura kuti ingochana. nokuti ungotshani munyika muno maitiro akaipa asingatambirwi. Kana tichiti chinhu hachitambirwi chinotangira kubva kubumbiro remutemo rinova ndiro constitution. Saka isu maconstitution zvedu zvatinozonyora zvidiki izvi zvinenge zvitora kubva paziconstitution redu renyika ka. Isusuwo kana tichidzidzisa sevarairidzi, kana tiri muchikoro hatisi kungodzidzisa zvemabhuku kuti uri kudzidzisa biology, uri kudzidzisa kunyora composition. Uri kutodzidzisa kubudikidza nemararamiro ako aunenge uchiita. Uri kutodzidzisa zvidzidzo zvakawanda, unenge uri role model pamaitiro ako, mafambiro ako, tsika dzako dzese. Saka naizvozvo tsika dzisina kutambirwa muconstitution, dzisina kutambirwa munharaunda dzega dzega dzatinogara, uye tsika dzisina kutombotambirwa kana mubhaibheri chaidzo, hatingabvumi kuti itsika dzakanaka dzokuti vanhu vangabvumirana kuti ngatigarei tese. Isusuwo regai ndikuudzei, tinoshanda nemasangano akasiyana siyana evarairidzi pasi rese. Varipo masangano kune dzimwe nyika vanenge vachikurudzira izvozvo, vanotove nevatungamiri vanotobuda vachitaura pachena kuti isu tiri ngochani, kana kuti magariro avo nemaitiro avo vanoita. Dzimwe nguva vanotombotishedza kumisangano iyayo, asi regai ndikuudzei kuti hatisati tamboenda kumisangano yavo. Hatina kumbobvuma, hatisati tambobvuma kuenda kuti tinogara pasi tichiita madiscussions enyaya idzodzo, ehurukuro idzodzo, tiri pamwe chete navo. Nokuti ivo tinovabudira pachena kuti muno muZimbabwe, muno munyika medu matinogara, constitution yedu, maitiro edu, chivanhu chedu, kana bhaibheri redu seChristian country yatiri, haritibvumiri kuti tiite izvozvo.
I know kuti vaChesterfield munoda kupinda ipapo, asi regai ndimbo tora mtereri ke ngithathe umlaleli. Kunjani mlaleli, wakati yako?
Ngiyaphila msakazi, ngiyabingelela nami.
Hayi lathi siyabonga mlaleli. Igama ngubani?
Okhulumayo nguMbusiseni wakwaChuma.
Yebo Mchumeni, usithinta kuphi?
Ngikhuluma ngiseMidrand eSouth Africa.
Uyizwile indaba?
Ngizwile indaba since ngiyilandelela from emini, ngiloko ngiyibhekelele namanje naso umsakazweni ngiloko ngiyimamele namanje.
Kuphose lakho ba?
Ngeqiniso, to be honest, utitsha uphambanise kakhulu. Angeke athi amagcikene esikole atshele ingane into enje. Ingane zesikole kuyena kufana nokuthi abantwana bakhe. So ubengafanele ayenze lento ukuthi atshele ingane lento. Ingane bekufanele zize mhlawumbe ngamahunga o ngoprincipal wazi ukuthi utitsho nje bathu nje, hayi ukuthi athi emagcikene esesikoleni atshele ingane ukuthi yena uyistabane, which is wrong lokho. Angivumelani nakho, utitsho uphambanisile impela.
So ongavumelani lakho lapha Mchumeni kuphumele egcekeni, kodwa nxa umbaliso isitabane fundisa abantu bakho bepasa impela kodwa engaphumele egcekeni nge-sexual orientation yakhe, awula problem lakho lokho?
Ufanele aphumele egcekeni, not for ukuthi atshela ingane. Angina problem lokuthi aphumele egcekeni akhulume ukuthi yena ukusexually yiphi. Nokhona kuna problem ngoba vele kuyavunyelwa ukuthi umuntu nomuntu ufanele ukuthi akhulume ukuthi yena ukubuphi ubulili. So ngaleyo ndlela engizama ukuyitsho mina ukuthi ubengafanele ukuthi atshele izingane zakhe, ngoba izingane azifundisayo kufana nokuthi izingane zakhe azitshele zona straight. Yes, khona vele siyafundisa futhi siyatshela futhi siyazi nathi ukuthi kufanele ukuthi umuntu abe free ngokuthi ubani, njalo ubhekekephi, njalo umhlobo bani womuntu. So right yena otherwise ngezinye indlela for ukuthi akhulume, kodwa for ukuthi atshele ingane kurongo lokho. Ukuthi atshele ingane lezi zasesikoleni, ngoba ingane uma uyifundisa kufana nokuthi ingane yakho. If kube ubefundisa ingane yami ingane yami ipasa, and then I don't care about all of those things ukuthi ungumhlobo bani or uyindoda mfazi or uyimfazi indoda, as long as yena sazi ukuthi ungumhlobo bani ubheka kuphi. I don't care about that. Into engiyibona i-wrong for esayidini nami ukuthi utshele abantwana bakhe public ukuthi yena ungumhlobo bani, which is wrong. Ufanele ukuthi ayikhulume ngezinye indlela like abadala bayazi lezi zinto ukuthi kukhulunywa kanjani. Befanele bebone ngezenzo mhlawumbe, or akhuluma atshela abanye abantu, or like I said before ukuthi atshela abanye abantu or atshele bathi u-headmaster, then u-headmaster bese akakhuluma ke yena nabantwana besikolo, hayi ukuthi yena azimele amagcekeni asesikolweni akhulume, uyazihlambalaza ngezinye indlela.
Hayi siyabonga Chuma ukungena kuhlelo.
Ngiyabonga nami msakazi.
Bakhuluma abalaleli ku Facebook ekhasini lethu le VOA Indebele. Uthando Ncube uthi nxa ewenza umsebenzi wakhe kakuhle kulungile kuzoba lo Timen Moyo, yena othi manje bacunulwa yini njengoba akephulanga umthetho uveze ukuba nguye kwakhe. And based on that comment, I'd like to point out that homosexuality is not criminalized under any law in Zimbabwe, not even the constitution that Mr. Gundane is talking about. What is criminalized is sodomy. Okwakusenziwa nguBanana lokwane bamba bafana yikho okuyalwa ngumthetho weZimbabwe. Kodwa amadoda amabili nxa ethandana, osisa ababili abakhulileyo nxa bethandana, umthetho angwazi umthetho weZimbabwe okwalelayo khonoko. Kodwa njengoba sikhuluma ngama attitudes, ngeculture langokuba conservative kwe-society yeZimbabwe, abantu ikabakuvumi. Ndi dzokere kwa muri vashamba Chesterfield manzwa zwa taurwa na Gundane muri kuzvionawo sei?
Ndazvinzwisisa ndiri kuvanzwa kwavari kubva napo, and I think isusu sesangano tinogara tichitaura kuti dambudziko ratiri kusangana naro ndere ignorance. Vanhu vedu havana information yakakwana inoita kuti vakwanise kunge vachinzwisisa I think magariro anoita vanhu vakafanana neavo vatinoshanda navo. I think that's where the problem is, where we do not have enough information for us to be able to understand homosexuality, for us to be able to understand lesbian and gay people in the country, and also for us to be able to understand what the law says. Like you rightly pointed out, homosexuality is not illegal in Zimbabwe. But I think over the years, people have gotten to hear a constant message from one individual who really despised lesbian and gay people in this country, and they have taken that message to be the law. Yet the law is very clear. You cannot criminalize what I feel as an individual. What is currently criminalized is the conduct between same-sex men. For men, that is what is criminalized. And what is also outlawed in the Constitution is actually the act of marriage. And as a country, we are saying we are not even there yet to be talking about marriage, when we do not even have rights that protect individuals, or that recognize same-sex unions, same-sex relationships. We need to be able to have that in place for us to be even saying that we do not have marriage rights for such a population. So I think what I'm learning from this incident is that we really need to create awareness amongst our communities for them to understand what really is going on in the country. And from the teacher's perspective, where he talks about they haven't heard about it, they don't know about it, I would like to take him back to even understand whether he has also seen the adolescent sexual reproductive health manual that is supposed to be taught in schools. It even goes beyond just coming out. It even talks deeper about sexual relations between different individuals in society. And I think there are sections that are devoted to how to deal with LGBTI individuals in LGBTI learners. And for me, then that points out a very glaring gap in that these learners are either not even being recognized, their issues not tabled in class, not dealt with, and they lack that support for them to be able to then grow in a society that gives them information for them to be able to freely live their life.
Thank you there. Chester and ngingakayi kumlaleli ndimbodzokera kwamuri vagundane mambotaura nekuti pane masangano anombokoka sangano renyu rezimta vachida kukurukura nenyaya dzakadai asi hamusati mamboenda kumisangano iyi. Mune chokwadi chekuti sangano renyu harina nhengo dziri ngochani here?
Tine chokwadi chekudaro nenyaya yokuti hapana akambouya akapresenta situation yakadaro, uyezve isusu hatina umbowo, hatina kumboita ongororo kana research inotiudza kuti tine maissues akadaro. Nenyaya yokuti handiti munoziva kuti zvinhu zvese zvinenge zvichiitwa mumisangano yakasiyana siyana, kusanganisira musangano wedu zvinoitwa nemavotes ekuti vanhu vanomuvha motion musure mokunge vane zvavanenge vaona kana kuti pane vanenge vasvitsa nyaya dzavo, uye zvinhu zvovhoterwa kuti zvopinda here muconstitution, zvopinda here mumaprograms nemaprojects atinoita, asi hatisati tasvika ipapo. Ndanakidzwa nemashoko ataura nevachangobva mukutaura, vachitaura iwo kuti panotori nemabooks kana kuti nemamanuals anoshandiswa kumaschools ane chokuita nekubvumirana kuti maissues echingochani ataure nezvawo. Nguva nenguva tinotsoropodza mabhuku anotenderedzwa achishandiswa muzvikoro kudzidzisa vana, anenge akanyorwa akatanga kutenderedzwa asina kubvumiranwa neruzhinji rwevanhu. Mabhuku iyaya anotipa matambudziko nguva nenguva. Saka nguva nenguva tinogara pasi tichiita hurukuro dzakadaro mumaredhiyo nemumanewspaper kuti pazobuda bhuku rine zvokuti mabhuku kana achinyorwa anofanirwa kunyorwa particularly kana pane masubjects akaita sesubject iyoyi yatiri kutaura nezvayo yechingochani nemaitiro akadaro. Panofanira kunge pane vanhu vakawanda vanenge vabvumirana nyaya idzodzo kuti dzisvitswe kuvana. Saka ndoda kuti ndikuudze kuti nyaya idzodzo hadzisati dzambobvumiranwa. Ndingakupai mucherechedzo wekuti nyaya dzakafanana nemaissues akafanana nemacondoms for example, maissues ekuti vanhu havasati vabvumirana kuti vana tingatanga kuvaudza nezvenyaya idzodzo kusvika vasvika makore mangani. Vana vanobva kuchikoro tichingovadzidzisa abstinence, kuti regai kuita izvozvo. Kana tichivadzidzisa kuti regai kuita izvozvo zvebonde nenzira inobvumidzwa nebhaibheri nenzira inobvumidzwa neconstitution yedu inolida to marriage, what about izvi zvechimbochana? Ndo zvotobvuma kuti zvitaure paassembly. Handiti muri kuona kuti ipapapo panenge pasina kumira zvakanaka. Nokuti chinoitika ndechekuti ndiri kuvanzwa vari kutaura nezvemarights, magay rights nezvakadaro, ndiri kuzvinzwa. Uye handidi kupinda kuti marights avo akamira sei, handinyanyi kuziva nezvazvo izvozvo. Indonyanya kuziva space iripo pakati pemudzidzisi nemwana wechikoro. Kana uri paassembly inozikanwa senzvimbo yakakosha yekupa mamessages akakosha anofanirwa kuchinja maitiro evana uye nemararamiro avo. Ukaona pashedzwa assembly chamuri kutaura ichocho, muchitopa chidzidzo kuvana kuti nemwiwo chitangai kuita saizvozvo. Saka ndo chidzidzo chihombe chandinoona chakaitika ipapapa pachikoro ipapo, kuti vana vaitodzidzisa kuti nemwiwo chitangaiwo kuita sezvipi saizvozvi tatozvibvumira tese kuti zviitike izvozvo. Saka method yavakashandisa haisiyo, uye pane masessions akawanda anofanira kutanga aitiwa ecounseling ekuti munofanirwa kutanga maita counseling kuvana ivava mova prepare kuti subject atakuzointroduce iyi reaction yenyu isava reaction inonyanya kukukanganisai nemhaka yekuti mambotanga maita maprocesses anolead to that announcement kwete kungoti before vana havadhiliwi navo saizvozvo.
Thank you there, Babu Kundan, and please do stay on the line, Lawe Chesterfield. Kubeka Ubambile, it's 8:30 in Zimbabwe and 2:30 emini enkulu khonapha eWashington DC. Utaba esingalo lamhlanje kuhlelo The Connection ludaba lombalisi weSt John's College eHarare ophumele egcekeni watshela abantwana besikolo ukuthi uyisitabane. Manje abazali baganunwabo bayachinga bathi hayi kumele axotshe lo muntu ngoba kabafuni umuntu oyisitabane akhokhele afundise abantwana babo. Ngeke ngithathe umlaleli njalo uJason Maphosa. Kunjani Maphosa?
Ngiyaphila bakuthi njani wena?
Hayi ngiyaphila. Osiqhomo kuphi?
Ngisedebheni eSouth Africa.
eDurban. Sungenile uhlelo baba. Uyizwile indaba?
Ngiyayizwa bakudube indaba ephatha kambi esiphatha kambi thina ezabazali esinabafowethu nabanawethu abasesezikoleni ngalesi sikhathi samanje. Into engayisho ukuthi utitsha lo into ayenzileyo yesena ukuba isitabane empilweni yakhe ku right akuphili ekufihlile hayi ukuthi akutshela umphakathi. Because umbalisi sikholela ukuthi une impact enkulu ebantwaneni ule influence enze deputy headmaster mayeme phambi kwabantwana ekhuluma ukuthi hayi mina ngiyisitabane ezingane ezincane kungenza izithine zihawukela ezithine zibona ukutabane ngathi into enhle ngathi into right but ezithina amaZimbabweans kuyikuthi into esimelana nayo izinto benama rights wabo but ukukhuluma ngento enjalo sokunga influence omnye umntwana because ingane ziyashesha ukubamba izinto ezikhuluma kubothisha othisha ibona ama-exam othisha sekhuluma ukuthi uyisitabane phambi kwabantwana ngathi nje into egabisa ngayo ukuthi uyabukisa ubutabane bakhe.
So ole problem lakho lapha ekuphumela egcekeni phambi kwabantwana kodwa ola problem lombalisi oyisitabane efundisa abantwana bakho ekugcinile enhlizweni yakhe ngatshela abantu.
Ezange ngasho ukuthi uyisitabane engavukisanga ngakho angina problem ngoba yeke ngazi ukuthi uyisitabane maye ngasasho ukuthi uyisitabane. Right akuba umsebenzi wakhe kube i-private life yakhe yokutabana asinandaba nakho lo but mase khona ukuthi aphumele emphakathini ukuthi uyisitabane uthi zona ingane zenzeni ngakho zenzeni ngokutabani bakhe zibe izitabane nazo njengaye utshela ukuthi zenzeni ingane.
Hayi siyabonga ngokungena kuhlelo Maphosa.
Nami ngizibongele bakudube nakubalaleli.
Asi ngunkomo kodwa uDube iBraham but kuyiswi akula problem
Okay.
Ana kulungile Maphosa. Tenderemberi nechirongwa it's 25 minutes before 9 o'clock. Nasi nyaya yatu kurukura nezvayo inyaya yemurairidzi weSt John's College muHarare akabura pachena svondo rapfura achiudza vana vechikoro kuti ari ngochane. Uyezve nhasi muchirongwa chedu tina Chesterfield Shamba vanova mutungamiri weGays and Lesbians Association of Zimbabwe uyezve vaRichard Gundane vanova mutungamiri wesangano revarairidzi reZimta. Ndidzoke kwamuri vaGundane, or maybe hold your horses there before I come back to you. Let me take some comments from Page Redure VOA Shona Hansina Justin Perry. Pangozo Shata kuti he has disclosed it before the school. What was his intention apa dai asina kutaurira vana ndi Justin Phiri uyo uyezve Clayton Dadranka shoko hanzi mukuru ana kumbodzidzisa vana kuti ngavaite magay asi takamirira zvaari and ikodzero yake because hana munhu akambobata huro achimufosa kuti ave gay. Vimbai Ben hanzi vakakanganisa kuudza vana ngavapiwe mutongo chaiwo atidi ngochani muZimbabwe. Ndo pandorangarira vaMugave zvaisaitika izvi pasi nengochane ndi Vimbai Ben hanzi pasi nengochane. And of course, Mr. Mugabe is famous or infamous, depending on who you speak to, for saying that gays and lesbians are Western pigs and dogs. Mr. Gundane, coming back to you, you are one of those very conservative people who do not approve of homosexuality, but most probably you've gone to hospital sick, ill, and maybe your doctor is gay or somebody at hospital has taken care of your ailment, your illness. How do you reconcile that you might probably have been held by gay people, yet you harbor such negativity towards such people?
Thank you very much. I think we have to differentiate between the situations that we are talking about, because the situations that we are talking about are now a little different. Because what we are talking about is not the attitude. Generally, as conservative people, I want to believe that you are not referring to me as a person, but that you are referring to me, the organization I represent, as well as this country, that we are generally conservative when it comes to the issues of homosexuality. Even worldwide, they have a term where they call it LGBTQ, and maybe they've added a Q now, and all that. So when we put that together, that represents the individual right of that particular person, which we are not contesting, because we do not want to go into the individual right of a person. But there comes a point where the individual right of a person is judged against the general rights that are provided for. This is why I made reference to the Constitution, for example. Mm-hmm. And this is why also we are making reference to the cultures that obtain generally in Zimbabwe. This is why we are talking about generally Zimbabwe being a Christian country and the values that are then associated with the environment where we find ourselves in. You know what? You don't want to know when you go into a hospital. You don't want to know about these things, to say this person is gay. You don't want to know whether they are Shona like you. You don't want to know whether they come from Mozambique. You want to respect a person as a human being 100% as created by God, isn't it?
Exactly.
But then you don't probably want them to start bringing that into the discussion with you. You may find that difficult to deal with. Certain things, the way conservative as we are, certain things are not supposed to be discussed if that particular topic is not a topic which is of any consequence to the obtaining situation. Mm-hmm. So if we are talking about service delivery, where does the issue of sexuality and the issues of orientation come in? So these things are not supposed to be dropped and brought in like a bombshell where they are not relevant. If that happened, then that presents a very awkward situation which we find very difficult to deal with.
Fair point there, Babukunda, and please do stay on the line. Chester lawe qhubeka ubambile khonapho ke ngithathe incwadi evela kuMuzi uthi yena gay rights are fundamental human rights and not a luxury. The argument that homosexuality is unnatural is philosophically wrong because homosexuality is happening within nature, and anything happening within nature cannot be deemed unnatural. We have lots of black gay Africans actually born and raised in Africa too. That's Muzoba Nzingube, they're commenting from here in the United States, in Virginia, Dimbo Tora Tereri, va Muyambo, Magadi Enyum Tereri. Hello, va Muyambo?
Tangai dona sekunge gay nature kusvika kunogoya tona Mwari. Saka zvinhu zvakapinda kukosha tinoona sekunge kuenda paground totarisa kuti iye mukuru wechikoro uye atora nguva yakadii ari pachikoro ipapo. Then after that tobva tatarisa kuti ari pachikoro ipapo akaita zvinhu zvingani zvinotaridza kuti gay nature iyo inokwanisa kunge ichitadzisa vana vechikoro kudzidza zvakanaka kana kufoira. Ndopatinotarisa percentage pass rate yechikoro each and every year. Then after that tobva taenda kuvana vechikoro tonatsa kunzveya nekunzwisisa pamainterviews kuti pane zvimwe here zvaakamboita kana pane zvimwe here zvamakamboona kuti iye vanyaya gay nature yake iyi pane zvimwe zvaakaita kuvana vechikoro. Kana after that kana taona kuti aiwa hapana zvimwe zvaakamboita tokwanisa kuchienda iye directly kwaari tombonzwa kuti ko iye anozviitirei kuti anotaura papublic pamberi pevana vechikoro kutora mukana wekuti ataure zvinhu izvozvo kuti igay nature akazvitaura nepurpose ipi, nekuti otherwise is an advantage yekuda kutora kuti achiwana kutanga kuzviita pachikoro ipapo kubudikidza nokuona kuti vana vanofila sei sematauriro akazviita, vana vozofila sei. Yakaona kuti vana kuti aiwa vana havana vafila mamwe pavane reaction imwe yekusada, ndopatinoona kuti pamwe anenge achifunga kuti anozobvasaurikisa, but akaona kuti vana vakwanisa kuita reaction yekuti vanokwanisa kubvumirana nazvo anonge akuda kutanga kutoita ipapo. Saka tomubvunza kuti aiwa iye purpose yaazviitira kuti azotaura pavana vechikoro pamberi paasemburi kudaro iye azviitirei, ndo mutengo watinofanira kumupa kuti iwe although kune ma-human rights tobvumirana kuti ndo ma-human rights avo, but ma-human rights acho tofanira kumauya timaona kuti awa ma-human rights acho akamira sei, because you cannot say it's human rights techiona kuti anozokwanisa kuzoaffecta vana vechikoro, because izvezvi maitiro aita izvozvo kune vamwe vana vechikoro vamwe vachatanga kutozviteedzera ivo vasina kusvipa nenzira iyoyo. Kwozouya futi kune vamwe vana vechikoro vanenge vasina kuzvifarira pamberi pazvezvo, vanokwanisa kuzodzidza zvakanaka pamberi pacho. Saka zvine effect hombe nekuti pachikoro tinosangana nemauya akawanda akasiyana-siyana, rudzi dzakasiyana-siyana uyezve nendudzi dzakasiyana-siyana. Zvimwe zvinobva zvazvitotarisa kutokonzeresa kuti nyonga muchikoro pamwe chete nevamwe vana aya anonga achida kutoteedzera izvozvo kune vamwe vana. Saka it's wrong, haisafanira yakazitaura pamberi papo, although it's human rights hatifaniri kuti titaure zvinhu zvakadaro pamberi pavana vechikoro. Tinoziva kuti diko nekusikwa handiti, but chinhu chakapinda kukosha iye aifanira kudai achitozvihaidha ega pachake ega, sozvihaidha vanhu vakanyambozviziva asi achizama kuzvihaidha.
Aiwa, tinotenda nekupinda muchirongwa vaMuyambo, asi murume uyu hanzi akanga akufumurwa nevepanhau Daily News, ndosaka akaona zvakakonzera kuti abure pachena vepanhau iri risati radhinda nyaya iyi.
But haubudiri kuvana vechikoro handiti. Ukabudira kuvana vechikoro havazivi nezvenhau idzodzo, uye zvakare vana vechikoro mwoyo dzavo dzichiri pasi
ende havasati vakura pakuti vachasvika pakuti vazoziva zviro zvakafamba sei zviyotasi chero izvozvo ukabvunza vana vechikoro ukamubvunza kuti kogei nature unoziva zvinowo zvakaita sei munhu akadii ende munhu anoita sei vamwe havatozvizivi saka iwe ukazoenda kutaura pamberi pevana vechikoro manje wakonzeresa kune vaya vanonisikazwa kuti vanoda zvokukopa handiri murutando.
Aiwa, tinotenda nekupinda muchirongwa mutereri.
Totenda zvetinopinzwa muchirongwa timbopawo pfungwa dzedu.
Aiwa, tinozvikudza umlaleli lo umyambo uthi hayi umlisa lo ulelungelo lokuba yilokho ayikho khona kodwa ukuphumela egcekeni phambi kwabantwana besikolo. Wakhuluma ku-assembly which uthi umyambo hayi lokho kavumelani lakho waphambanisa ngaleyo ndlela. Ndidzokere kwamuri mkoma Chester kusangano renyu re-Gays and Lesbians Association of Zimbabwe mune nhengo dziri varairidzi here uyezve kana muchitaura nadzo nenyaya dzakadai zvii zvamunonyatsodiscussa chaizvo?
I think Hongu, we have gay teachers that are members of our association that have also come to us for support. And I think the issues that the listeners or the callers have been raising, I agree to some extent with some of the points that they've raised, but I also totally disagree with some of the issues that they've raised. For instance, where they're saying that he shouldn't have said it to the children because they don't know. We need to find out about his life and all of that. Because we're making the assumption that by one just announcing that they are gay, automatically they are dangerous. They are a danger to our kids. Yet we're forgetting that declared or undeclared sexual orientation, children have passed through the able hands of a lot of gay teachers and have come out fine. And they've not been coerced into living a gay life or into being abused. There are a lot of cases around abuse, yes, I agree, which also involves heterosexual individuals. And heterosexuals do not have to announce themselves to say, hey, I'm heterosexual at an assembly, because we take the very assumption that everybody is heterosexual. Hence, when somebody then says they are gay, it becomes a problem because they're viewed to have been departing from the norm or from the ideal. So in an ideal world, gay people don't have to be coming out to say this is what I am, because we understand that people are different and everything. So in some of the challenges that our teachers encounter, it's also how to deal with individuals, how to deal with children in the class, for instance, and how to deal with other children that might be exhibiting gay tendencies at such an age or have actually come out to the teacher to say, hey, I think I am gay. How do I get information? How do you help me as a learner? Those are very real life issues and situations that teachers are encountering. And I think you've also heard PTU's head leader, Raymond Majongwe, talking about how the experiences of some of the teachers in classes where they are meeting a lot of gay people and they don't know how to deal with gay kids, what information to give them and how to help LGBTI learners in school. So this is really something that we feel there is a gap that needs to be addressed to make the school environment more inclusive, more open to diversity and embracing of differences, which different learners bring in the school environment. So we need to be able to get to a point where teachers are equipped with adequate tools to help them navigate the emotive issue around sexuality. It's not just homosexuality. It's very difficult for teachers to talk about sex to learners, but we know learners now are beginning to talk about these issues in class. And I think for us to also say learners don't know is very problematic, because we'll get to a point where we understand that learners actually know more than what we assume that they don't know. So there's a lot that we need to unpack. There's a lot that still needs to be done to ensure that we get the best and give the best information that can ultimately help our children to be able to be responsible citizens in life.
Chesterfield Shamba, Girls Director, please do stay on the line as we wrap up our show. It's 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Babu Kundane, ngiphenduke kuwe njengababalisi nxa lithe lahlangana labafundi abayisitabane, ngithemba abanengi esikolo lapha, liluphatha njani udaba olunjani?
Yebo, sibili bangaba khona kodwa ke ngikhulumile ngaphambilini lapha mina ngathi mina indaba ezinjalo indaba esingazijwayela ukuthi sihlangane lazo, kodwa ke kumele ukuthi siphathise umntwana wonke, abantwana nje nxa besesikolo siyabaphathisa ke bonke, sibafundisa ke ngamasiko ethu, sikhulume ngemithetho ekhona njani njani. Kodwa ke into engajwayelekanga yinto eyokuthi ke ababalisi baye befuna i-training sibili yokuthi kanti kungahanjiswa njani nxa kulabantwana abanjalo, nxa bengabuya sibili bekhuluma ukuthi kunje. Into engiyibonayo kakhulu ukuthi into esikhuluma ngayo leyo yobucabane into engajwayelekanga. So endaweni eziningi into engekhoyo. So esikuzwayo nxa abantu bekhuluma ukuthi i-behavior enjalo igcina isiphuma abantwana sebesukile esikolo, engeke kulapho abahambayo khona kuma associations ama-gays and lesbians lapha ababanceda khona, kodwa ezikolo lapha abantu i-capacity yokuthi babekwazi ukuthi bangagcina sebesebenza njani kunzima ngoba into engajwayelekanga.
Qhubeka ubambile Baba Kundane, sithathe abalaleli bayaloba ku Facebook lapha VOA Indebele. Ignoria Ncube uthi yena iBhayibheli lithi do not judge, kodwa yey abafundi mabafunde bengadingi okunengi. Vari kutaura wo veruzhinji pa dande mtande redu pa page yedu ye VOA Shona hanzi na tawana nyasha bandawa ngojani ichino chisingagamuchiriki munyika inenge Zimbabwe nevanhu vanotenda kuchikristu. That's tawana nyasha bandawa there kuzwana tendai n mpisiwa hanzi tinenge tisingazviitarise kumunhu wa headmaster, zvinodzikisa chimiro chechikoro nenyika. Ndizvo here mukoma Chester zviri kutaurwa nemutereri apa?
I think tinenge tiri kutoti rasike ndiri kutongoimagina kuti dei anga ari murairidzi wechitema ari kuchikoro toti kuzumba uko, nhasi angadei ari kupi, you know. So it also brings a lot of other issues. Okay, so what does it mean for a black teacher, for a black headmaster who's actually gay in a public school? And here we are drawing parallels for with a gay teacher in a private school who's white. I think there are lots of issues that we begin to unpack that then bring out the realities of the challenges that these teachers face. So I think for me, Zhangu, we really need to just be objective just have a cool head, just be calm and be open, and we open our minds to the realities that are existing and obtaining on the ground, then we begin to have dialogue. I think for us, we are saying, let's start from the point where we create dialogue, where we create spaces to have these discussions. A lot of the time, our conversations are based on incidents like these, which are sometimes unfortunate, and we don't allow ourselves to learn, to open our minds, to hear issues that are happening in the different settings that we are in. And this is a reality that we cannot run away from. These are individuals that are part of our society, that require our support, that we coexist with, and we need to find ways in which we can coexist with everybody and do no harm.
Coexistence and dialogue, according to Chesterfield Shamba, the babukundane uyakhuluma uthi dialogue asikhulumeni kube le understanding kusigqibele uhlelo.
Hayi siyabonga kakhulu. It is a very interesting a conversation that we are engaged in. Let's carry on engaging in this conversation, but let us realize that conservative as we are as Zimbabweans, guided by the laws that are in this country, it is interesting that people in the discussion throw in the dimension that these activities are happening not for marriage. So I also find that interesting that we must encourage that children must talk about their orientation, and we must be telling them that it's okay to indulge in these things, knowing that they are not even allowed to marry in the context of the same orientation. But I want to underline as a teacher that what we teach in Zimbabwe is abstinence. So there is no way anybody would come with any orientation, because even with the normal orientation, we are saying abstain. So this is the message that we would like to teach to all the children that are out there, that they must stay in school for as long as possible. They must abstain. We do not want child marriages. We want them to complete their school cycles, going to universities, and mature to make their independent decisions, and that they must not be driven by peer pressure so that they end up adopting some of these strange cultures that are alien to Zimbabwe, that may be very difficult to deal with both at school and at home, because clearly in the conversation, parents don't know how to deal with this. Teachers, we don't know how to deal with this. But as teachers, we want to learn. We will carry out researches. We are learning every time. And whatever new findings that we find, we'll be throwing them in the discussions that we are going to be holding in the future.
Thank you there, Babu Gundane. Babu Richard Gundane is the ZIMTA boss. We also heard from Chesterfield Shamba, the director of the organization Gays and Lesbian Association of Zimbabwe. And today I'm having the last word. Let me end the show this way. I'm not trying to call out my colleagues at the Daily News, but honestly, I don't see any news value in this report, because it's not like this deputy headmaster is being accused of being a pedophile or abusing school kids. No, there are no any such allegations. The only allegation that the Daily News raised is that he is gay. And according to Zimbabwean laws, it's not a crime to be homosexual. That's our show for today. Let's make another date next week. I'm your host, and Tunga Milinkomo. Good night, Zimbabwe.